If you thought the iPhone 17 Pro Max was the ultimate peak of Apple innovation, think again. Because what's already being developed deep inside Cupertino's secret labs for the iPhone 18 Pro Max looks like a complete generational leap. Not just another yearly refresh. This is the year Apple redefines the iPhone all over again, with new translucent materials, the world's first 2nm A-series chip, a radically upgraded camera system, and the most advanced OLED display ever seen on a smartphone. So today we're breaking down every leak, rumor, and analyst prediction, and explaining why waiting for the iPhone 18 Pro Max might be the smartest tech decision of the decade. A bold yet elegant redesign Apple isn't completely tearing apart its industrial design, but it's quietly preparing one of the most meaningful redesigns in years, according to insider reports from digital chat station and trusted supply chain sources. The back of the iPhone 18 Pro Max will no longer be a simple slab of glass. Instead, Apple is reportedly testing a translucent rear panel that subtly reveals the magnetic ring and wireless charging coils, a sophisticated, premium take on the nothing phone aesthetic, executed the Apple way. The frame remains aerospace-grade titanium, now lighter and more polished thanks to a re-engineered internal structure. Edges are smoother, grip feels more natural, and a new soft matte finish resists fingerprints while diffusing light beautifully. It's a quiet design revolution, and it'll make the iPhone 18 Pro Max instantly recognizable. A smarter dynamic island on the front. Apple is fine-tuning its signature dynamic island. We're not yet at the under-display Face ID or hidden selfie camera. That's likely reserved for the iPhone 20 series. But this step is a major visual upgrade. The new dynamic island will occupy less space, unlocking extra screen real estate and creating a sleeker, more futuristic front design. Combined with next-generation micro-lens OLED panels from Samsung and LG, users can expect higher brightness, deeper contrast, and improved power efficiency, perfect for HDR content. Gaming and streaming in full resolution. It's cleaner, brighter, and smarter. The iPhone display we've been waiting for. A true camera revolution. Now for the headline feature, the iPhone 18 Pro Max camera system. Insiders like Ming-Chi Kuo confirm Apple is working on a variable aperture 48-megapixel main sensor, complete with mechanical aperture blades, something never before seen in an iPhone. Why does it matter? Because this innovation finally solves one of the biggest problems in smartphone videography, the overly artificial look caused by fixed apertures. With a variable aperture, the lens physically adjusts to lighting conditions, maintaining cinematic motion blur even in bright light. For photographers, this means real optical bokeh, deeper shadows, and breathtaking low-light shots, powered by Apple's A20 Pro image pipeline and sensor-level HDR. Simply put, the iPhone 18 Pro Max could become the best mobile camera ever made. The A20 Pro, Apple's first 2nm powerhouse. Here's where things get futuristic. Apple's new A20 and A20 Pro chips are the company's first processors built on TSMC's 2nm GAAFET process, the most advanced semiconductor architecture in existence. Compared to the A17 Pro, expect up to 30% faster performance and up to 40% better energy efficiency. Even more exciting, Apple is reportedly fusing RAM directly onto the SoC, creating ultra-fast unified memory, just like the M-Series Max. That means up to 12 GB of unified memory, zero lag, and smoother AI-driven multitasking. Early prototype benchmarks even show the A20 Pro outperforming the M3 MacBook Air in single-core performance. And with smarter power management, battery drain during gaming or 4K recording could drop by 20%. This isn't just a processor, it's the start of a new computing era for iPhone. Thermal redesign, stainless steel vapor. Chamber cooling. Apple is pairing that performance with a completely redesigned vapor chamber cooling system. Using stainless steel capillaries instead of copper, Apple can make the chamber thinner and larger while spreading heat more evenly across the device. Combined with advanced graphite sheets and re-engineered airflow, this could finally eliminate thermal throttling during 4K 120 FPS recording or extended gaming sessions. Expect the coolest, most stable iPhone experience ever. True satellite 5G internet, always connected, anywhere. This is where Apple turns science fiction into reality. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is rumored to support two-way satellite broadband, powered by partnerships with SpaceX's Starlink and other global networks. That means you'll be able to stream music, navigate, send messages, and even join FaceTime calls without cell towers. While speeds won't rival 5G in cities, this is game-changing for remote areas, travelers, and emergency communication. It's a glimpse at the future of always-on connectivity. A smarter camera control button. Apple listened to feedback. The new camera control button will ditch the capacitive layer and switch to pure pressure sensitivity for a tactile, DSLR-style shutter feel. It's also being slightly repositioned for better ergonomics and small detail. Massive difference for creators and vloggers. Apple's own C2 and C2X 5G modems. After years of relying on Qualcomm, Apple's ready to go solo. The C2 C2X modems debut with the iPhone 18 Pro Max, bringing native millimeter wave 5G, seamless Wi-Fi handover, and 30% lower power consumption. This means instant network switching, fewer dropouts, and faster global connectivity, all controlled by Apple's own silicon. Upgraded telephoto zoom, brighter and sharper. Telephoto camera is also leveling up with a larger aperture and improved periscope optics, allowing cleaner 4x and 5x optical zoom even in low light. Paired with new sensor shift stabilization and the A20 Pro's image engine, you'll capture sharper, more natural results than ever before. Record-breaking display brightness. Apple is pushing boundaries again, targeting an astonishing 3,600 nits of peak brightness. That's brighter than any iPhone ever made and rivals top Android flagships. Everyday brightness may rise to 1,200 nits for crystal clear visibility outdoors. With dynamic island refinements and ultra-accurate color calibration, the iPhone 18 Pro Max display will be a visual masterpiece. Software synergy, iOS 20 and Apple Intelligence. Launching with iOS 20, the iPhone 18 Pro Max introduces a huge expansion of Apple Intelligence, Apple's AI system built entirely on-device. Expect natural language Siri conversations, smart summaries for messages and emails, and AI-powered energy management, all processed locally on the A20 Pro's neural engine. This keeps everything private, instant, and secure. Apple's way of beating Google and Samsung at their own AI game. Charging. Battery life and accessories. Charging speeds will remain at 40W wired and 20W MagSafe, but improved chip efficiency and stacked battery design will deliver 10 to 15% longer battery life. Apple is also preparing the MagSafe 3 ecosystem, featuring Pogo pin connectors for faster data transfer between accessories, ideal for pro users and creators. Release date and pricing. Mark your calendars. The iPhone 18 Pro Max is expected to launch in September 2026. Due to the 2nm chip and advanced camera tech, pricing might rise slightly, around $1,299 USD for the 256GB base model. Still, with its next-gen hardware and future-proof features, this could be Apple's most valuable flagship yet. Should you wait? If you own an iPhone 14 Pro Max or older, the 17 Pro Max already gives you a massive upgrade. But if your phone still runs smoothly, waiting for the iPhone 18 Pro Max is absolutely worth it. This is shaping up to be a once-in-a-decade iPhone, with innovations that will remain relevant for years. From the 2nm A20 Pro chip and translucent back, to satellite broadband, AI intelligence, and the brightest display in smartphone history. Final thoughts. The iPhone 18 Pro Max isn't just another iPhone. It's the blueprint for Apple's future. A sleek new design, next-gen silicon, cinematic-level camera hardware, and satellite-powered connectivity, all built to redefine what a smartphone can be. If these leaks and reports hold true, 2026 will be remembered as the year Apple rebuilt the iPhone from the inside out.